Caesar salad pizza. It's what's for dinner. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making Caesar salad pizza. This really is a combination of two amazing classics. The ingredients list is listed on the screen, and the entire recipe can be found at homestylecookingwithjen.com. If you like this video so far, please hit the like button. And if you enjoy recipe videos and the occasional grocery haul, hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. And if you have any questions or would like to see a specific recipe made on this channel, leave me a comment below. I read all the comments and I'll get to as many as I can. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204 degrees Celsius and spray a baking sheet with nonstick cooking spray or line with foil. The next step is to take half of the garlic and about a tablespoon of olive oil and mix it into a small bowl. This is a great job for your microplane because it ensures that the garlic is distributed evenly throughout the oil. Set the garlic and oil aside, and then it's time to par bake your naan bread. All you do is place the naan bread in the preheated oven directly on the rack and toast it until it's lightly browned. It'll take approximately 6 to 8 minutes, but be sure to watch it so it doesn't burn. While the naan is par baking, take out a medium-sized skillet and put it over medium-high heat. We're going to cook the mushrooms. I use portobello mushrooms for this. I just like the way they look, but use any mushrooms that you prefer. Saute the mushrooms until they are tender and lightly brown. This should only take about 3 to 4 minutes, but be sure to keep an eye on them. You want them to release their juices and then become dry again. I have sped up this process because I don't think anybody wants to watch mushrooms saute in real time. I am not this fast. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button, and if you want more recipes, including the occasional grocery haul, hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. If you have any questions about this recipe or any of the other ones on my channel, or want to see me make a specific recipe, leave me a comment down below. Like I said, I read all the comments and I'll get to as many as I can. Shameless plug done. Let's get back to making this amazing pizza. Once the naan bread is finished par baking, transfer it to the prepared baking sheet and then brush the naan bread liberally with the garlic and oil mixture. This really does give it an amazing flavor, and it helps to keep the bread from drying out since it's technically already cooked. Now it's time for the toppings. I'm making two different types of pizza here. One I am doing just cheese, and the other one I'm adding the mushrooms to. To start, you want to add the mozzarella cheese to the naan bread. Try to not get as much cheese on the pan as I did. Doesn't hurt anything, but it can give you a false sense of something burning. Now I just layer on the mushrooms. I tend to try to put it in a pretty pattern. I'm not sure it really matters, but people eat with their eyes first. So just arrange it however you would like. And honestly, you can put as much or as little on your pizza. It's really a personal preference. And once the mushrooms are situated, add the Parmesan cheese. Again, I'm making one cheese pizza and one mushroom and cheese pizza. And as you can tell, I'm really not measuring. I love cheese, so I probably used a lot more than is called for, but hey, that's okay. Make it your own. Once you've got all the toppings on the pizza that you would like, it's time to throw it in the oven. Now remember, we're just melting the cheese, so it'll only take about 5 to 7 minutes in your preheated oven. While the pizza is in the oven, it's time to make the Caesar salad dressing. You can use store-bought dressing, but this takes less than a minute to make, and I see no reason to buy something that's prepackaged when the homemade version tastes so much better. To begin, you want to microplane your remaining garlic and then add your mayonnaise and your white wine vinegar, then the remaining Parmesan. If your dressing is looking a little thick, you can always add a pinch of water and then some salt and pepper to taste. Once you have all your ingredients in the bowl, go ahead and whisk it until it is completely smooth. You will have some lumps because of the cheese and the garlic, but you want to make sure it's completely combined. This step is important because we want to make sure the vegetables are completely coated. Now I'm going to do something unusual for this channel. I'm going to demonstrate cutting up the vegetables. If you want to continue seeing this, leave me a comment down below and I can always include it. First, I'm going to start with romaine hearts, and I just slice them into thin strips. I think it's called chiffonade, or probably butchered that. For those that are going to tell me that tearing is better, this is getting eaten now, so I'm really not worried about the leaves discoloring quicker. They're about to go in my belly, so I'm not worried. Next, I'm going to dump out some of the tomatoes. Yes, they have been washed, but it's just more convenient to keep them in their container. And I'm just cutting these in half. I won't use all of these, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. And it's just a simple process. I know you can put them between two lids and cut them quicker that way. However, there's not that many, and I don't have a problem cutting 5 or 10. And then I just put the rest back with the other tomatoes and I'll eat them later. Once I have all the vegetables cut up, I just give the dressing a quick stir. This is more out of habit than practical. Just dump in the vegetables. I usually start with the tomatoes, but it doesn't really matter. And then I add in my lettuce and I give it a good toss to make sure it is completely coated. And yes, I am being a little rough with the vegetables. Don't worry, they can take it. Again, they're going to be eaten immediately, so it really doesn't matter. If you were wanting to make this ahead, you can just skip this step until right before you serve, or the lettuce will wilt. So once the pizza is done, I like to actually serve it on my cutting board. So I just top it with the lettuce and tomato mixture. I just top it with the salad, and I'm pretty liberal with this, but put as much or as little salad on as you like, and that's dinner. I hope everyone stays happy, healthy, and as always, well fed.